Love and guidance, everyone. I didn't start them other two out like that because it was stuff going on, and I apologize. But this is probably the last one. I know the guy that said I can go to this day right here, Friday, until the end. Like I may put something back on. I may put something else on that will get on before 7:37 because it'll have to be then. It'll have to be on by then. I have to be done by then. So this won't be these overlapping days like these were this time. But anyway, um, you know, I listened to those. They're on now, and it was 42 and 43. This will be 44. And yeah, like I said, if I put another one on, it'll be 45. That'd be 9 complete for this business. But anyway, for that person in the big house to start challenging somebody else, it really makes me think he already seen this. And Biden a Democrat, he think I'm a Democrat, so he probably hollering at me, acting like he hollering at old boy, but he really hollering at me. I don't know, but anyway, I am going to see if I can put these on another one, and then just say about my videos, plug my videos, and they can go to them and check them out. However, this right here, I'm telling you, Dr.Sebi, if anything, stepped our game up. Because he showed us the foods, the burdock and everything, and I've been making burdock tea. I've been using burdock like almost like you put it in your food, cut it real thin, slice it real thin, and put it in your food. Like when you wash it off and do it like you would do a carrot or something. Cut it up like that, real like that, and put it in your food. Man, that's almost like another meat. And I know if I marinate them, set them in a marination and set them in something like that overnight, they will be like a real meat. Have a flavor and everything, and you could put the spices and everything in it, and it would taste like, you want it to taste like, but this thing that they've done to us, doing the food like that, and just messing with it all, even messing with his. Since he gone, I heard people say the compound ain't what it's supposed to be, and I think that was his wife. Well, anybody, wait, they mess with her. They've been messing with people. They. Just to know that they, that right there had their scientists doing stuff like that, altering the food genetically, putting something in it just so it'll, affect us and knock us out, take us out the human race. Come on, the goddess ain't had that for us. Now, because they did that to us, I say, and in that last prayer, because I saw it was at 14, something close to 15, I had to hurry up and stop. I couldn't say the 5, Kayla no no KFWK2 Sinayas, like I usually say at the end of the prayer, because I saw, and you see that went up to 4:59. I was surprised. I was trying to cut it off, and I didn't want to go 1 minute over because, or 1 second over, because I didn't, because I didn't know, it might not get on. I ain't chancing. I'm trying not to chance, and I was trying to look at that, but I got into the conversation kind of deep because of the subject matter. I mean, they done messed up the food. They done messed up the food, talking about any way we eat. they gonna get us. Whatever we do, they gonna just kill us out. No, no, no. I'm saying again, if prayer can turn dirty water or bad water clean, we need to start praying, y'all. And in a like manner of what I'm praying, to make the food healthy and put in the nourishment and the nutrients and the minerals and the iron and stuff that we need. Make it electrical food, like the way Dr.Sebi said. The goddess can do all things, and he always praised the woman. Dr.Sebi always praised the woman. He knew. Y'all heard him say it. That's why I love that brother. You know, I love Dick Gregory too. However, but Dick Gregory, he said some things that, you know, had to be questioned. You know, Dr.Sebi loved him too. He respected him, but he even said some things that made him have to think different. But he loved the man. But that's who we are. We all have things, but we just can't close our mind to another brother's knowledge. If he's saying something and you don't actually know where that's coming from, you can't be so quick to dispute that brother or sister. You have to see what they're talking about. Just like what y'all gonna have to do with me, with the K prayer. Y'all gonna have to see it work. And look, that first one, August 2nd, 2017, it's still moving on up. Slowly but surely, just like a tortoise. Yeah, it's moving on up. Slowly but surely. Crawling. That's what a turtle does. It crawls, you know. And like I said, when I was in school, I told Miss Woods. She said, to the whole class, what would y'all, if y'all had to be an animal, fowl, bird, anything in the animal kingdom, insect, reptile, whatever, what would you be? She asked everybody. They said all kind of things, like I said, gorillas, lions, tigers, eagles, hawks. They said all of that. Some brothers that was in the martial arts talking about praying mantis. You got to me. Know what I said? I said a tortoise. Simply because I myself knew that a tortoise was slow, but it lived a long time. Because my family had encyclopedias. I was able to read and know that. You know? Dr.Sebi said a gorilla live 150 years, but it don't live like that in captivity. But a tortoise can live up to 1,000 years. You know? So, look, like I said, you know, if anything, Dr.Sebi helped me. Because I pray for the things that I can't get myself. Yeah, I buy burdock. Like I said, I made the burdock and cut it up. And I get the chickpeas. And I buy wild rice too, but you know, that's high price. And they only give you so much in a bag. Unless you can find some place to buy it in bulk. I ain't found that yet. But I'm going to be looking. However, you know, I'm saying, we need to pray and exalt the Most High for doing what she do for us. Because I'm telling you, you know, she know we can't afford the food. Well, okay, we buy brown rice. It costs more than white rice. Then they want to turn around and say, well, brown rice ain't healthy as it's supposed to be. Well, we just tried to get off of the white rice. And now we eating brown rice, and now you tell us we can't eat that. Because it's a hybrid. Well, I hear you, Dr. Sebi. And I'm glad that you told me about burdock, basil, anise, uh, and allspice, and the nuts that we could eat, the nuts that we couldn't. I didn't know about the pumpkin seeds like that. But when you said the pumpkin seeds, I had bought some, and I just happened to see that thing after I bought them, and I said, what? Because I ain't looked at all of Dr. Sebi's, uh, all of his uh, interviews and all of his lectures. I ain't looked at them all. I'm still looking at them. However, when I looked at that, that one happened to come up on there. Pumpkin seeds, why no garlic and no pumpkin seeds. It was something like that. And I said, what? I said, shoot, Almighty God, you got to please forgive me. Please, please, please. I know the brother ain't lying. I know he ain't lying because, you know, he couldn't have healed AIDS if he was a liar. He couldn't have did those things if he was going to lie about a thing. No, I believe everything he said, but I know that prayer is to help us with what he already told us. Now, and he told us, he knew we wasn't going to go cold turkey on no food. So since we wasn't going to go cold turkey, I'm asking the Most High to let the food be like all of it, everywhere, all across the land, wherever. It come from the fantasy fruit tree. Because they done mess with it, so now we got to go to the goddess to ask her to fix it for us, because they done put something in it to kill us, to wipe us out. Genocide. That's what they did. Now, and I'm saying, us that know prayer is mighty, please start praying that everybody, all of us, wherever we eat, the food is electrical for us, made for us. And all those people that is in those other races that's helping them do it, even in our own, let that happen to them and their family line. And those people that are not trying to do that, that's in their race, don't let it bother them. Don't let it bother none of them. But those that's trying to do that, let it wipe out their whole family line. Like they trying to do to us, let it be done to them. Because, Almighty, that's some crazy stuff. We didn't know. We didn't know. We did not know that they was doing something that terrible. Just trying to really wipe us out. Like Margaret Sanger said, get rid of them all. Well, they want to get rid of us. Let it happen to them and those that's with them that think like that. All of them that think like that. Let it happen to them. And I'm going to say, because to me, this conversation right here was a heartfelt prayer. And I'm going to say, Kele no no kefi wake tu sinaya. 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 Kele no no kefi wake tu sinaya kef. Because the Almighty Goddess says her name is, she is a very present help. She does things for me or you that we can't do for ourselves. We got the best goddess, y'all. She can help us out of this. So I'm going to say, bless her, and may she be the loving. There was an old woman who lived in the shoe, had so many children. She loved them true. She going to help us, y'all. Let's do this. Love and guidance, and I may talk to you again.